Hello and welcome. My name is Brenda and I love to craft. My current obsession is cross stitch, and last week I showed you my Valentine's Day start that I found a free pattern for, and I finished it yesterday, day before yesterday. And this is what it looks like. I'll take a picture to show you a little better. So even though I had my mistake in there where somewhere, I think it was this one. Let me get this fuzz off of here. This one I think needed to be a little higher. So because of that, it was a little uneven with this side. So it didn't look quite right as a heart. So I added one little heart there, so then it evens out the design. I'm really happy with this one. It's cute. And as soon as I finished this one, I decided I wanted to stitch something else. So I had been watching Fat Quarter Shop, or Fat Quarter Quilt Shop. I don't remember the name, but I'll link it. I was watching their channel and they showed that they had a free pattern. So I went and got that and I started it. And this is how far I've gotten on it. It's going to be a candy heart. And they have this one and, you know, your option of different colors, but you can do whatever you want. But this is my last piece of the 14 count Ada that I have, or that I had from the beginning when I first started, that I've stitched everything that I've shown so far. So this is my last piece. So what I decided to do was I'm going to do 4 of these hearts in different colors in each place that you can see where I folded to find the center. But what I'm gonna do is this is the lettering that is in the pattern, but I'm gonna try to change and put love or hugs or kiss, whatever, you know, whatever the sayings are on the candy hearts. So I'm gonna try to change the wording for each of these and do different colors. So that's my plan. I've liked this one. I mean, this is probably the easiest stitch so far because it's all just mostly been that one color, so it goes much faster. I've enjoyed that one. We started watching, I think I started this yesterday, and we binge watched a show on Netflix, Demon Hunter. I think that was what it's called. Like an anime show. And that's been pretty good. So we binge watched quite a bit of that, and I was stitching while I watched that. It was a little difficult to kind of catch everything because it's subtitled, but I wanted to stitch, so so that's what we did last night. So yeah, that's all I have to show as far as stitching for this week. I'm still waiting on my floss for my Haid, so I'm hoping that this will get me through until that gets here. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the upgrades to my stand, and if you're interested, just keep watching. So today I brought my stand over here so that I could get some better lighting, and I show you the upgrades that my husband put on my stand. He made the whole stand on top of an old stool, and it was broken, so he took the seat off, and the bottom part is metal, so it's pretty heavy. So if you were to try to make one of your own, it might need some, you know, more weight down at the bottom. But he added this wooden table so I can put my drink or whatever I need on top of the table. And when I have it configured this way, it doesn't I don't risk knocking my drink over. But it swings around all the way however you want it to be. So when I get up to go get a drink or whatever, I can just push it out of the way and then come back and it be the way I had it. So the upgrades that he put on recently were these hooks so that I could hang my floss from it, and scissors or whatever I need to put up there. And this little piece here, my phone, he put a magnet on so that I could put my phone right there, and so that when I'm stitching I have my pattern on my phone and I can just look, everything is in, you know, the same view, and I can mark off what I've worked on. So everything can be adjusted. This is still a work in progress. It's basically, at this point, almost exactly what I need. But this, to hold more weight, especially now that I have the phone on here, I think this needs to have some sort of better way to tighten it. At the moment, I'm having to use pliers to tighten any of the ones that is getting the most of the weight, and it's hard to get it tight enough to hold that weight. It's holding an 8x8 Q-snap fine, and I think I have used it with my phone together at the same time and it was fine. But I ordered an 1111 Q-snap and I don't know how that's gonna work. So I think his plan is to try to work on that and maybe replace these with something that's easier to adjust. So how it works is I go wherever I'm gonna sit and I loosen these. I won't loosen this one since I have it so tight, but you can with the pliers. And then I just figure out where I want it out of all of the adjustments. So if I find where I want it, and then I just tighten these down. And with this one, like I said, I'd want to tighten with the pliers so I can get it a little more snug. And then it's there. And I can loosen this to give this room to move to get to the back of my work. And then and it moves any way I need it to. And so I just tighten that. And I'm good to go. Everything is within reach. Even if I have stuff on the table, I can just reach over and get stuff off the table. My current project, I've been stitching in hand, so because it was too small to fit into my Q-snap. But I've still been using my stand because I've got my thread hanging there, and I've been using my phone on here. So I just stitch in hand and have that still in front of me. And then I've been putting my needle minder just on here somewhere and have easy access to it so that it's not on my fabric in my hand weighing it down. So that's really all I have to say about it. I think it's worked really well for me. I love it. And I think it will get even better once this is fixed, and it'll just be my perfect little stand. He is in the middle of making me another one, a totally different style. We went and got the material for it yesterday because I stitch in 2 different places, so I figured one could be in one spot and the other in the other one. So once he finishes that one, I'll show it to you as well. I'm hoping that I like how that one works. It's not the kind that attaches to, your work doesn't attach to it, you just set it on it. I think they're called the really expensive one. It is Necessaire stand, I believe. I'll link it if that is the right name. But I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed getting a look at the stand a little more in depth. maybe inspire you to try to make your own. He just used a lot of wood that he had around already, so I don't know how much this would have cost. But yeah, thank you for staying to the end of this video. I'll see you in the next one, so bye for now.